I believe I'm live now. Yeah. Hello, anyone who's watching this back for your entertainment purposes. Oops. Nearly pressed the wrong button there. There's a bit of kryptonite in the background for you. Real life kryptonite, of course. Just thought that would be fun. So, today on the live, I shall start off by playing a bit of music while waiting for people to show up to the live. Hello, Albert Herbert. All right. Hello. Hello, Steve's dad. All right, mates. Are we in the house? Are we in the hood? Are we barking up the right tree? Woof woof. Start with the impressions earlier, I guess. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, man. Good to have you here. Nice to be chilling with you guys for a bit. I kind of missed the start of it, but I was making music, turning that tune into a tune, trying to get it to come out right. As you do, as you do, as you do. Yesterday was a banger of a live, I thought. Really enjoyed it yesterday. I was in a very talkative mood. Ooh, Christmas decorations. Yeah, I should get some of mine up if I've still got any. Unless the old ex-missus stole the... Well, I didn't steal though. I say steal because I feel like I owned everything she owned, which was probably my overreach there. Yeah, so there might be some Christmas decorations still in the loft or something, I guess. Got to go. Okay, no problems. Welcome in temporarily, and then ta-ta for now. See you next time. Hey man, Benny Cairns. All right, how you doing? I'm still like going through a period where I'm kind of fascinated that people are still interested in watching what the crap that comes out of my mouth. Like yeah, so we did an LCUK show today with VOC Netherlands. Derek Bergman from VOC Netherlands, the campaign group for legalization of cannabis in the Netherlands. So I've got contacts, you see, people. I've got contacts through X. I've made like good acquaintance contacts with people on X who are in the field of cannabis legalization, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah, and so it's good to have like these people coming on. We've got Peter Reynolds coming on, if you know of him. This Tuesday I'll be filming it, so that will be out sometime midweek. VOC. Yeah, they're always publishing stuff in Dutch. So I have to click the translate button, but that's fine. He's a good guy. He's a very fascinating bloke, actually, listening to him talk about cannabis in the Netherlands. He's got great stories and just a really fascinating way of speaking about things. Me and my friends challenged this group to a game of football. We were thrashing them, but afterwards we found out the team was imaginary. Right. Okay. What were you tripping on there? Tripping on some balls? Footballs? Tripping footballs? Afterwards you found out Will gave up cannabis after that. Okay. You actually managed to have an imaginary football game with the football team. Are you playing video games? I mean, usually cannabis doesn't really cause people to hallucinate, so unless you're having some kind of psychotic delusions on top of the cannabis, or maybe the cannabis could be triggering psychotic delusions, I guess. But I don't know how a group of people can all have a hallucination at the same time. I mean, that's bizarre. So I must say, okay. Hello, can I get a shout out? I subbed TGGNG. Welcome to the show. Shout out to TGGNG. Good to have you here. Welcome in. We're chilling. Was it FIFA? Yeah. Were you playing FIFA on a PS5 or something? Oh, it's really weird, that is. I don't know how to explain that. How do you explain that? Bunker Wise, how do you explain this imaginary football match for yourself? Getting red cheeks again. We hang like treasures. So, on the subject of weed, we have shout out. We have like 3 LCUK shows lined up already, and a further one to be added. So still content still coming out on my channel. I don't know how, man. Like, it just seems like people are still interested in coming on the show and talking about it. And I don't know how long this can last for, really. But I've got music I want to pump out as well, so I have to kind of space out the videos. Certainly is a very interesting and long. Go on, TGGNG. Yes, my person. Welcome in. Have a good one today. Be shouted out. TGGNG, everyone. Yeah, like I say, like YouTube's really fucking weird, man. Like long term. Ghosts. One more shout out to Steve's dad. Thank you, I gotta go. Bye. Okay. Welcome. Goodbye. Just came for a shout out, did you? Just wanted to hear your own name. Fair enough. Whatever floats your boat. We played the team on 5 occasions. The giveaway was when they disappeared into the cornfields. Yeah, it sounds like a bit of a shout out, hogger. Just comes for the shout outs and then leaves. I think they might have been ghosts, but we aren't sure. I don't know what to make of this. What are you on? And what are you on about, Bunker Wise? I've never heard of imaginary football games with disappearing ghosts into cornfields, man. Where are you at in your life right now? Yeah, yesterday was a good live. Steve's dad, were you there for the live yesterday? We were talking about dragon boobs all day. The boobs of dragons. Dragon balls and dragon boobs. And I still haven't made a song about it. But I will do. Might have been the Busty Babes ghost from Manchester United. Busby. You look like the goalkeeper on the team. You know what? I used to be the goalkeeper all the damn time, man. It was a bit sad, really. Kept getting picked for goalkeeper, as though I was good at it. It's just that they didn't think I was good at anything else. So they put the worst player on the team in the most important position, really. I had to cook. Oh, it was a really good live. You may, if you're interested, want to watch that one back because it was flying, that chat. I don't know if you can watch the live chat in reverse. I think you can watch it retrospectively coming up. Just kept banging on about dragon boobs, and it was quite funny, I thought. Greetings, fellow bud lovers from a rather stormy North Devon. Welcome in, Icarus Incarnate again. Nice to have you here. Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see your name. And the Textinations. Textinators. Man. So I found out that there's a shop in the local area that sells THC vapes. This is not it, by the way, but this is just nicotine. So I may or may not have got myself a THC vape. Just to help me sleep. May or may not have. One gram of may or may not have. And it's alright. I don't know if it's Turkish or not, to be fair. I don't know what nationality the guy is. It just seems like a vape shop. He maybe doesn't necessarily look like a white British person, but I don't know if he's Turkish or not. I didn't detect an accent per se, I'm not sure. I'll have to go in there and ask him. Got slightly kind of, well, it could be like a Turkish skin colour. I don't know if there's a Turkish skin colour. Is there slightly darker skin than this? Pink-faced? Peachy-faced gingerisms? So I don't know. But I have heard about these Turkish vape shops and Turkish barbers. They're trying to close them all down, eh? For like illegal working and illegal vape selling and stuff. Frog balloons tonight, sending the little shits into space. Right. How old are you, Bunker Wise? Someone say Turkish. Gibraltar Tank, welcome back. THC vapes to you. You tried asking my local vape shop and the guy gave me the 3rd degree. He was really anti and was angry. Hey ho. See, the way it came about was like I noticed that he had a load of like cannabis paraphernalia on display, like CBD lollipops and stuff. Get fried, get baked, people. On your 100% legal medical cannabis, of course. Disclaimer, medical cannabis is legal in the United Kingdom. Get a prescription if you can. Oh man, I don't actually know the answer to that question because I've never grown cannabis myself. How many grams of bud would one grow plant give? Anyone know the answer to this? THC3PO? Steve's dad? Icarus Incarnate? Do you know the answer to this? Yeah, so the way it came out of the vape shop guide, I just said, so you see, like, you got like a load of cannabis stuff on display. What's I didn't even say much else other than that, and he went, yep, we've got flour, we've got CBD vapes, we've got THC vapes, anything you need, he said. 60 to 300 grams, there you go. Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. Dr. Brainspiller, welcome to the show. Good evening to you. Same as our local shop, bongs and all sorts of on display. It seemed like a real contradiction. Oh, right. Yeah, he's got bongs, he's got grinders and all sorts. But he came out with it. I didn't ask about it. I just went, so I don't even know why I went down that route. I was just like, because I'm into cannabis and stuff. You know, culturally speaking. Growing plant 62. Nice. Depends on the plant, strain, and growing conditions. I can't play copyrighted music because it blocks my videos, guys. So, although Paramore Crush is a great song, we have to stick with this damn other crap in the background. My musical crap. Yeah, sorry, bro. Gibraltar tank. Yeah, it fucks my videos and says they're blocked in certain countries or like around the world or in. And if you're really not, if you're not careful and you don't know the copyright, you can get copyright strikes on your channel. If you get enough copyright strikes, you can get your whole channel taken down. So you just got to be careful with that. I even get copyrighted infringements for some of my own music that is published and distributed by like a proper company to Spotify and stuff. So they kind of have got control of my copyrights and protect them for me, so that if I play some of my own tunes on YouTube during a live, it will come back with saying, your video's got copyright on it. And now they know that I own the copyright, so they don't fuck my videos anymore from my own music anyway. Alright. You were surprised in Slovakia, Bratislava, in the summer. There they sold buds, solids and vapes in vending machines. It was so cool and cheaper than Amsterdam. Slovakia, eh? Can't remember what I've heard about Slovakia. I know Slovenia are interested in legalizing, but I didn't know about Slovakia. I've never been there, to be honest. How's everything going with you, Mr. Wilson? You getting on okay at the moment? Yep. Quite happy, chirpy little fellow at the moment. I had a bit of a boring night yesterday, honestly. The fucking band that was playing at the local venue was a bit... the guy couldn't really sing any notes above like la. So everything was like really low, and they didn't have much charisma or stage presence, and you know, it was just a bit wet and drab. And I mean, it was wet and drab outside, but I mean the music was a bit weak, kind of thing. So Georgia is legal totally. Wow, we're really behind, aren't we, guys, from that perspective? I mean, I've just been talking to the Netherlands guy, the guy from the Netherlands, about it. Should have booed him. Cheap flights are available if you shop around, and Airbnb is cheap as chips. To Georgia, yeah? I mean, part of me is starting to kind of feel like I don't mind the illegality of it. I'd love it to change. I really want it to change, but I haven't been in trouble for weed properly, ever. I've never gone to jail for weed, ever. And I have used it on and off for a large part of my adult life, so I don't know if it's really... it's not pressing down upon me that much anymore. I used to be really like driven to get the law changed and stuff. Now I'm a bit more relaxed about it. I think it would be really good if they did change the law, but maybe that's why they're not, because they're like, we've come to this place where it's kind of like a bit more relaxed anyway. Whenever you hear like these new articles on the news programs, they always say we kind of feel like it is legal already. On the news articles, a lot of these segments say stuff like, "Oh, people smoke it everywhere anyway. No one seems to care. Um, the police are only really seem to be interested in big grows and stuff." So Georgia. Has British Columbia also got legalization? Skiing. I believe you told us about this before, your Georgia trip. Yeah, cool. Going back in the early new year. Skiing, that'll be fun. Skiing and toking. Ski a bit, toke a bit, chill a bit. Oh man, sorry, I just sort of drifted off there for a moment to my own thoughts. What am I going to think about? What's Drew Sharon been up to lately? He's got like coffee shops now in Thailand and Amsterdam. Oh yeah, so in Amsterdam, the party who supports legalization the most has like got the biggest result in the election. Like, so they're going to get the prime minister apparently, probably, and like I don't know how big their majority is, or if they've got a majority or what. But the Dutch guy from VOC Netherlands was like quite pleased about the result and hoping that they're going to form a government that supports the legalization of cannabis and ecstasy as well, actually. So that would be interesting. Wobble, wobble, wobble. It's beautiful, cheap, chilling in the mountains. Yeah, quite literally, because it's cold. The country. Beautiful and cheap, Eastern Europe. I can't afford to go anywhere at the moment. I can barely afford to fucking eat at the moment, bros, and drink. So I'm having to manage my money quite meticulously at the moment. If I go out one too many times and spend too much money, I'm fucking up my food budget. So just got to be careful. But I should be alright. Your missus is Ukrainian, so we have to keep meeting in neutral territories because of the conflict. Oh, right. Long distance relationship. Wow. How did you meet each other? Yeah, it was a bit of a dead night yesterday. I hope it's better today. I think it could have been the fucking rain. But there were a group of people who were there who I knew, so we had decent chats. But it's just like the music was a bit flat and boring, and it was quiet in the pub. Like, to begin with, for the first few hours, it was like there's hardly any people here. How boring is this? No one to talk. Well, people to talk to, yeah, but no one new to talk to. No vibe. And you need a vibe from the people in the audience dancing around and jamming with each other on the dance floor. That's what a good night is like. I thought to myself, well, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment at the pub, eh? But what do you expect? It to be like rammed every single night? I don't think so. So I was trying to think, what is a normal good night? A good normal night at the pub. What do you expect from a good normal night at the pub? You expect it to be quite busy, to have friendly faces there who you know, either your mates or like acquaintances from the pub type of thing. Good music with a good band on, that makes a good night, and a good DJ because they have a DJ at the end as well. So there's a good DJ, so all those combinations with a little bit of drink, not too much, make for a good night. Everyone's gone, apart from one person. So you're both online teachers. Aha, that's how you met. Oh, people came back. Shout out from me, please. Okay. Consider yourself shouted out. I'm not really into the shout outs today. We've already had one shout out. If that's the first thing you say, I don't know who you are. I'm not going to shout you out. Maybe spend a bit of time talking to us, then I'll shout you out. Teaching English, we met in Kiev just before COVID. Wow, so it's long term and long distance. Well done, you. Keeping that going. Wow, that's deep, man. I had a kind of long term. Oh man, I keep saying long term. Autocorrect. I had a long distance relationship. For a little while, but they're quite tricky, I found. You know, with the sex, it's always video sex. Is that as satisfying as close-up intimacy type thing, you know? So we ended up getting her to move down my way, and it's all over now anyway with that relationship. Oh, Steve's dad, if you're still here, I got a girl's number. Hello, Mike Stubbs. All right. Hey, man, to you. Hey, right back at you. All right. It's going okay, but there have been complications. Obviously, what I've just mentioned. Yeah, the war is gonna kind of fuck things up, I guess. I guess you must be a bit concerned about her as well, being in a war-torn country. Thought you met a girl the other night in the pub. Yes, I did, but I haven't like re-met her again. I didn't get her number that time. She seemed kind of interested in me, so that was nice. Like genuinely interested in me. She kind of singled me out for a bit and spoke to me like quite intently for a while. Then ate my necklace in a playful way, which was really fun. That was cute. And then I got another girl's number, but I'm not sure if I'm that attracted to her, honestly. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to give too much away. Secrets. So, it could be something happening. Depends if that girl who is interested in me, who I'm quite interested in her, to be fair. If she is there tonight, we might be able to continue on and see if it's really like a fancying thing, or if she was just being friendly, you know. We'll see what happens next on the drama of the relationship life, drama of the pub. What have I been up to today? Oh yeah, I did that interview with the VOC Leatherman bloke, so that will be coming out like over the next couple of days. And I don't know if I mentioned to you people who are here now, but the guy is really interesting, like a very interesting talker. The way he speaks about stuff had me like transfixed. All right, I was a little bit stoned at the time anyway, but he had me totally on the same page, like listening very intently to his kind of stories. He's a little bit of an older guy. I don't know how old he is exactly, but 50s or 60s or something. And seemed like a wise bloke, and has got like lots of good stories about cannabis. My only tip: confidence aside, never think anyone is out of your league. Just be you, and you will attract the right person. And if she's fit, even better. Yeah, I have this like idea that okay, so I'm not hideously unattractive. I'm not like the top realm of highly attractive people, but I'm somewhere in the middle. So I'm like vaguely attractive, mediumly attractive sort of thing as a guy. And I sort of think, well, uh, if I like someone and they like me, they will pursue me as I will pursue them, if that makes any sense. So they're going to be like into me, and that will show, and I will know. Yeah, that could be a rhyme. Song lyrics. If they're into me, that will show, and I will know. And so I kind of feel like the right person will be drawn to me as well as me being drawn to them. So kind of meet in the middle there and be like, yeah, we both find each other attractive, we both like each other, we both get on well, we enjoy each other's company, we talk funny shit, interesting shit, whatever. Don't really know, honestly. Just and like finding each other attractive kind of thing. Kismet. What does that mean? Is that a special term for something? I think I've heard that, but what does that mean? Kismet. Kismet? Kermit the Kismet Frog? Confidence aside, what is meant to be is meant to be. Yes, exactly. If you're in the right kind of place where people tend to come and go and you see new people and stuff, eventually someone will find me and I will find them. Put myself out there, in a sociable situation. Get to know people around, make contacts, make connections. Maybe someone will know someone who's suitable for me. Maybe I'll be set up by someone. Maybe a friend of a friend will show up, and whatever. Something will come along. Someone will come along. I believe in love. I believe in women. They just seem to be a bit temporary in my experience. Never had a full-on... Is there such thing as a permanent woman? A woman who never leaves you? I'm 40 now, it's time to get the final woman of my life, possibly, 40-year relationship it could be. I plan to live to the age of 80, which I think is reasonable, but I might have to actually stop smoking to get to that age. So if I live to 80, if I get with a woman and like have a long-term relationship and get married and stuff, it could be a 40-year relationship. Is that what I want? Or just a 25-year relationship and then they die of old age or cancer, and I get a new final 15-year relationship with someone in the old people's home, like a nurse who sucks me off. Of course, that would never happen. Such establishments do not allow this kind of behaviour. Although it has been heard of, hasn't it? Okay. Egypt? Lol. Yeah, I don't know, like 40 years feels like a long time, but I'm certainly kind of ready for a long-term relationship that lasts for ages with the right person. They will float into my life magically like everything else does. By the powers of the universe, we will be drawn into each other's realms. The realms will mix. What do you believe about this whole love thing? Are you ready to have a 40-year relationship? Remember, you only ever live these relationships one day at a time, so it's always the present moment that you have to be dealing with this current time now. And if you think too much about the future, it can maybe put you off. think 40 years with this person, madness. But the previous girl, I was down for life with that one. I was like, yeah, I'm down for this for the rest of my life. I'm perfectly happy to carry on. But she wasn't happy, so it ended. Yeah and no. So yes and no. You partly yes and partly no's to long-term 40-year relationship. Icarus Incarnate, do you want to share your secrets? Would you be happy to be with your person for 40 years? Easy come, easy go. Throwaway society. You think our relationships are becoming like consumer culture? I don't think we're meant to be single, but I really believe if it breaks for a reason. A little hurdle and people want to find something else. Oh, right. Trouble, a little bit of trouble, spanner in the works. And they're just up and vamoose, eh? Well, I wouldn't say I'm completely over my previous ex, but I'm definitely on the way to getting over her. The kind of daily misery is gone now, so I'm like feeling a bit more positive in my life and in myself. A lot of people, not everyone, yeah. I found a new way to take away all the pain. Do I go hiking and camping? I haven't gone hiking and camping for a long time, actually. I used to do a bit more hiking and camping in my younger days. I mean, I camped in the woods while I was homeless, if that counts, and I did a lot of walking, but not hiking up mountains and trails and stuff like that, or hills and dales. I mean, my homeless days, I did loads of walking, and loads of camping in woods and fields, and where you're not meant to be. You're not allowed to be there, but I was still camping there because I had nowhere to fucking stay. And I was enjoying the whole camping thing, actually, you know. Camped in camps, I mean, like tents, and then I camped in garages while I was homeless. Homeless counts depending on how you were homeless. Well, initially I got kicked out of my mum's house for getting my mum arrested. She hit me. And you play guitar? Yep. This distance makes me appreciate the quality time together. Oh, when I am 53. Okay. So how long do you feel like you're gonna be in this relationship for? Have you set in stone that you want to be with this person for the rest of your life? How I lived while homeless? How did I live? Lived off the land. Off the fat of the land. Of the discarded weed butts, cigarette butts, alcohol, sandwiches, free food if I could get it. Like asking in chicken shops and stuff for free food. Pizza shops for free food if they had any leftovers they could give to me. I'm just about to write about this woods experience, actually. I became one with nature in the woods, and I became a bit feral and very smelly. When you were homeless, you hiked and camped across the English coast. Wow. Sounds like an adventure. Mine was definitely an adventure. I do like this song. It's so bouncy and fun. A man must go feral every now and again, yeah. You've had 3 serious relationships. The first time you fell in love, it lasted 2 years. My second lasted 12 years. Congratulations to you, that's a big relationship there. And this relationship is 7 years so far. Well, hey, high five to you, bro. Or dad. You're only 53, it's not much older than me, really. I'm 40 now, people. 40. Getting on in the bits. I wonder if I'll still be doing YouTube in 10 years' time, or what will have changed in technology, in life, in my habits, my desires. 10 years' time, I wonder. No kids of my own. Okay. Just like adopted children from your missus or something, is it? I went back on to TikTok, I didn't car started. Impression, I did not dolphin. Impression again. Catch me outside, how about that? Oh, damn. Seems you can't have kids. Is that a biological thing, or is it just like an emotional thing, or like a decision you've made? Yeah. Damn. She wanted kids, well, I guess then you have to kind of let her go if she wants to go and have kids with someone, and you can't. That's sad, man, but I guess that's how it goes. Unfortunately, yeah. Maybe emotional, mental health plays a part. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like where my I love this song. I don't know where my like feelings lie really, and my desires around having children. I feel like I don't have the best of mental health. I'm fairly stable, but that's only because of medication. And if I get stressed too much, I could relapse. I have relapsed many times due to stress, and I just think that possibly having a child might be the stress factor that would trigger me to go back into psychosis and schizophrenia, and then I wouldn't be a very good parent. So I'm not sure it's wise for me to have kids. I mean, I'd like to have them so that I can help continue the family line, but can I really afford it either? Is another question. So it's tricky. Why not start your own cult? You can play guitar, so you've got a better chance at it. What would the cult be? The religion of cannabists. But I teach, so I get a children fix, just not my own. Yeah, my children fix is my nephew, so I get to see my nephew every now and again. And he just reminds me that, okay, I don't have to have kids because my brother's had kids. A kid, anyway. So the family line will continue. Back. Steve's dad. Cool. I was trying to ask you something earlier, but I forgot what it is now. There was a car crash outside. Damn. Gotta love that song, man. Damn, the car crash. That's interesting and scary. Oh crap, indeed. Cult of Shiva. It is sobering that you're the last of the family line. Car smashed into someone's garden. Darn. So yeah, because I started a bit late on this, I'm gonna go off now and get ready to go out to the pub again. Saturday night. Hopefully, it will be a better night than Friday night. Because, like I said, Friday was a bit dead, a bit fucked up. Still nice to see all the people there, though. I met a decent bloke actually who could become another friend. He was like, we're talking about mental health and homelessness and stuff, and he kind of was asking me the right questions to get me to tell my story a bit. Yeah. Steve's dad. So what I was going to say to you was I did get a girl's number, but like I said, I'm not really sure if I'm that interested in her or not, to be fair. Right, guys, I've got to go. And I'll catch you not tomorrow, but Monday. Catch you later, guys. Thanks for coming. Good night.